This store has been located here in the International Village Mall in Crosstown at Pender and Abbott for over 10 years. We bought the store 3 years ago, and in those 3 years, minus the last couple of months because of COVID, in the last 2 years especially, things have gotten pretty violent around here. There's obviously lots of people who have issues around here, drug-related issues, what have you. But we have seen an uptick in crime, and especially in violent crime, and it seems to not be being taken care of properly. And every now and then when we do try to deal with it, or if we have to arrest somebody, or if we have to stop somebody, detain them, it can get violent, and it gets to be very dangerous. So last year, I forget the exact date now, but it was in the summer of last year, in 2018, or 2019, I guess that would have been. And an individual came in, and he was definitely a sketchy individual, and we kept our eyes on him, and we were watching him on cameras and dealing with him in person as well, just checking up to make sure, trying to maintain a presence. In the end, he decided to try to steal a couple of kids' packs of Pokemon from us, and he went and left. And after leaving, I had to follow him down the hall and try to stop him. And I tackled him in the hall and put him on the ground and told him he was under arrest, under citizen's arrest for theft under $5,000. He had to wait for VPD to show up, where they would process him and all that other stuff. In the meantime, he decided to wrestle back with me for nearly about a minute. There was a security guard who happened to be coming in the door down the end of the hall who saw it within seconds, and he came running and he helped me wrestle with this individual. And for about a minute, we wrestled with this individual, and somewhere in that last 10 or 15 seconds, he pulled out a flare gun and fired it, and the shot went between our heads from about 2 feet away. We've still managed to detain him and arrest him after that. Security cuffed him. VPD obviously came. And when the individual was picked up by VPD, he was arrested, and I think he spent the night in jail. And then 3 months later, after hounding VPD and hounding City Hall and hounding city councilors, we finally managed to get a charge in, or a charge was finally put in for possession of a dangerous weapon, which the judge then gave him a slap on the wrist, 1 year probation, and time served. And at that point, I think he'd been picked up by VPD again and arrested and held in jail for 22 days. So time served for him was 23 days. You know, my wife and I are sympathetic to the issues in this neighborhood. We donate to charities around this neighborhood. You know, I don't necessarily want to see everybody thrown in jail forever, but at some point, if you've got 25 prior convictions and you nearly shoot somebody in the head, you know, I spent nearly 10 years in the military. I don't think that's what I signed on the military for. You know, I didn't sign on thinking that these are the Canadian values that I was protecting, where somebody could nearly shoot somebody else in the head and walk away scot-free, basically. So that's kind of where we're at.